This is break number 1376, the 2021 Topps Chrome. And I just want to take a second to shout out some new members of the BT community. We have Chung Hun with the Atlanta Braves and Los Angeles Angels. We have Daryl with the Chicago White Sox, Kendall with the Detroit Tigers, Hung Chin with the Miami Marlins, Gerald with the New York Yankees, and Eric with the San Diego Padres. Thank you for joining us this evening. We very much appreciate it. And you can use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first purchase at BreakTraders.com. Red Zone Alert, according to Brett Diddley. Brett. Folks, buy those breaks in the red zone. Get those rewards points. A little Corey Kluber of the Rangers, Jorge Soler of the Kansas City Royals, Kyle Tucker of the Astros, and Aleddy Tavares RC of the Texas Rangers. And that Kyle Tucker is going to be a little refractor right there. Then we have a little Ian Anderson RC of the Atlanta Braves going to Chung Hoon, followed up by Lewis Brinson of the Marlins. A little Joe Adele 35th anniversary edition RC right there. That's a nice hit of the Los Angeles Angels, followed by Will Myers of the San Diego Padres. So, Jax, there's a new little button in the bottom right of the screen when you're on BreakTraders.com. And by logging in through that, you can get rewards points for all your orders. It's brand new. Shane McCallahan of the Tampa Bay Rays, followed by Austin Hayes of the Baltimore Orioles. And we have a Future Stars, Kyle Lewis of the Seattle Mariners going to Colin, followed up by Aroldis Chapman of the Yankees. It's a brand new feature to BreakTraders.com. We'll probably be working out some bugs with it, but I just wanted to thank all of y'all for being so loyal. So basically, you get 5 points for every dollar spent. Yeah, 5% cash back basically. 5 points for every dollar spent, and then every 100 points, you get $5 off your next purchase. Jared Walsh of the Angels, Josh Bell of the Pirates, a refractor, Brian Hayes, a silver refractor, Brian Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates RC going to Colin, and then Luis Campusano of the San Diego Padres headed to Eric. Freddie Freeman of the Braves, JD Martinez of the Red Sox, following that up with a Prism Patrick Corbin of the Washington Nationals to Cynthia. Then we have Jackie Bradley Jr. of the Boston Red Sox. John Lester of the Cubs, Salvador Perez of the Kansas City Royals. We have a Rod Carew of baseball right there of the Minnesota Twins going to Carissa, followed up by a Kwang Hun Kim of the St. Louis Cardinals. DJ LeMahieu of the Yankees, a little Nate Pearson RC of the Toronto Blue Jays headed to Paul, followed up by a Sherton Apostle or a refractor of the Texas Rangers RC to Mr. CEO. Then we have Nolan Arenado of the Colorado Rockies. Michael Conforto of the Mets, followed by Christian Javier out of 350 with that magenta speckle right there. Magenta speckle, Christian Javier, RC out of 350. The Aaron Judge 35th anniversary edition of the New York Yankees. That Christian Javier, by the way, of the Houston Astros, heading to Mr. CEO. Then we have Chris Bryant of the Chicago Cubs to wrap up that pack. Timmy Anderson of the White Sox, followed by an Alejandro Kirk RC of the Toronto Blue Jays going to Paul, followed up by a Future Stars, Yordan Alvarez of the Houston Astros, and then we have Mashiro Tanaka of the New York Yankees. Luke Vogt of the Yankees, followed by Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks, a silver AJ Puk of the Oakland Athletics, silver refractor right there to Cynthia, followed up by Paul DeJong of the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Ryan Braun of the Brewers, Devin Williams of the Brewers, a Clark Schmidt Prism right there of the New York Yanks RC to Gerald, followed by Kenta Maeda of the Minnesota Twins. David Dahl of the Rockies, Shun Yamaguchi of the Blue Jays, a baseball Edgar Martinez of the Seattle Mariners to Colin. Following that up with a little Mike Trout of the Angels. We have an Adonis Medina RC of the Philadelphia Phillies headed to Colin. Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres. Trevor Bauer with that silver refractor of the Cincinnati Reds. And then we have a little Jake Arrieta of the Phillies. We have Deivi Garcia of the New York Yankees. Deivi Garcia of the New York Yankees RC, followed by an Alex Baum out of 50 of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Colin. Nice hit right there, followed up by a 35th anniversary edition, Dylan Carlson RC of the St. Louis Cardinals. Then we have Matt Chapman of the Oakland Athletics. Ooh, baby. We have a little Pete Alonso of the Mets, a little Luis Diaz RC of the Miami Marlins. Luis Diaz of the Miami Marlins RC right there, heading to Hung Chin. Followed up by a little Charlie Morton of the Atlanta Braves. And then here we go, our first auto of the evening, or of this box, is a TJ Anton of the Cincinnati Reds going to Cynthia. Oh boy, Alex Ram getting that Magaram with that saute scissor sticker. Mike Moustakas of the Reds, Kyle Tucker of the Astros, a little silver refractor Luis Castillo of the Cincinnati Reds as well, and then a Garrett Crochet RC of the Chicago White Sox headed to Darryl. We have a Cabrian Hayes RC of the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Colin, followed by Keston Hura of the Milwaukee Brewers. A Prism, Luis Garcia of the Washington Nationals RC, followed by Buster Posey of the San Francisco Giants. Lucas Giolito of the White Sox, a little Spencer Howard RC of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Colin, followed by a Future Stars, Devin Williams of the Milwaukee Brewers to Mr. CEO, and then Yasmani Grandal of the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal of the White Sox, and that is going to be heading to Daryl. We got a Cody Bellinger of the Dodgers, Brian Buxton of the Twins, a silver Marcus Semien of the Oakland Athletics, silver refractor, followed by Yu Darvish of the Cubs. And we have 5 packs left in this one. Eduardo Escobar of the Diamondbacks, Miguel Cabrera of the Tigers, a Ryan Mountcastle of the Baltimore Orioles going to Jay with that 35th anniversary edition RC, followed up by Vlad Guerrero Jr. of the Blue Jays. Luis Garcia of the Washington Nationals heading to Cynthia. Patrick Corbin of the Nationals. Followed up by our next auto, and that is going to be Tyson Miller with that Aqua out of 199. And that appears to be the Aqua out of 199 right there. And that is of the Chicago Cubs headed to Mr. CEO. Following that up, we have a Kevin Keimer of the Tampa Bay Rays. Bobby Dalbec, RC of the Boston Red Sox to Richard. Followed by Ahmed Rosario of the Mets, Carlos Santana of the Kansas City Royals, and Dansby Swanson of the Braves. What'd you say? Yeah, that one I magged. We have a Jesus Sanchez of the Miami Marlins going to Hung Chin RC, followed by Anthony Rendren of the A's, a Prism Yon Moncado of the White Sox, following that up with Rafael Devers of the Red Sox. And we're on to our last pack. We have a little Dylan Carlson RC of the St. Louis Cardinals to Mr. CEO, Gio Urshela of the Yankees, a Primo Power, Reese Hoskins of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Colin, and then Brandon Woodruff of the Brewers. We did our first fast break that was 1374. We have 1380 coming up later. You can see the schedule right underneath my face. We have our rookie rundown. Dylan Carlson of the Cardinals, Jesus Sanchez of the Marlins, Bobby Dalbec of the Red Sox, Luis Garcia of the Nationals, Spencer Howard of the Phillies, Luis Garcia again of the Nationals, Cabrian Hayes of the Pirates, Garrett Crochet of the White Sox, Lynn Diaz of the Marlins, Devi Garcia of the Yanks, Adonis Medina of the Phillies, Clark Schmidt of the Yankees, followed by Alejandro Kirk of the Blue Jays. Then we have the out of 350 Christian Javier of the Astros, Sherton Apostle of the Rangers, Nate Pearson of the Blue Jays, Luis Campusano of the Padres, Cabrian Hayes of the Pirates, Shane McCallahan of the Rays, followed up by Ian Anderson of the Braves and Letty Travares of the Rangers. And now on to our featured cards. First, we have our 35th anniversary edition rookies. We have Mr. Joe Adell of the Los Angeles Angels going to Chung Hoon, followed by Ryan Mountcastle of the Orioles to Jay, and Dylan Carlson of the Cardinals heading to Mr. CEO. And then our 2 autos right there are going to be Tyson Miller of the Chicago Cubs out of 199 to Mr. CEO, and TJ Antoine of the Reds headed to Cynthia. And last but not least we had a nice little magtastic surprise, the short print variation of Alex. Bum 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 bum-a-ram. Bum 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 bum-a-ram. Bum 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 bum-a-ram. And there we have it, folks. That is the end of break 1376. We will be back from BT Field with some football.